Hello and welcome everyone to another stream of Age of Wonders. This is Zortje here, and today I'll be starting a new series where I am going to be playing a Frostling Necromancer. I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into why I do that in a bit, but for now, I just wanted to get the game started. I'm gonna show you what kind of setting I'm gonna use. So for difficulty, I'm gonna play Emperor. I'm gonna play against 4 opponents. Medium-sized map or a large? Let's do medium. I think that's big enough. Map type is land. I don't really like continents or what's the islands that much. I would rather just play on a land map. Game flow is normal. I am going to enable the underground this time. So the previous time in the Draconian Sorcerer series I didn't, but I thought let's just do it, why not? And I left all of these as average. I just left them as normal, I think. Geography as well. Nothing weird there. Let's go next. Let's go in teams. You can also be team 2. And advanced rules. Game speed I have fast. I just wanted to get, a little bit faster in research, and then we can get to the late game a little bit faster. But maybe just set it to normal this time. I think that's good enough. Standard resource normal, that normal, auto combat only. Let's do never. So the last time I just had it on auto combat only because usually my friend and I play like that. But then again, I did a lot more manual combats just because that's much more interesting to look at, and I don't think at that stage where I am auto combating it matters too much that my heroes have resurgent or not. Defender strength normal, happiness. Let's turn down the number of max heroes that we get and just increase this to 30. So I saw Black Arrow Gaming do this, where he puts his max number of heroes to 4, I think, so that in the end he has 5 heroes to play with, so the leader and then 4 extra heroes. I'd like to increase this a little bit. I really like to have a hero leading one of my armies, or so I like to have at least 7 extra heroes. A max hero level I'm gonna pump up a little bit because there's probably gonna be a longer game and I don't want to hit max level cap. Just not that fun. City founding, everything just left as normal, I think. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, classic turns. So I'm gonna do classic turns again. When I'm playing with my friend, we usually do simultaneous turns just because otherwise the game takes so long. I think we only did classic turns once when we played against each other and just wanted to try it. It was nice, but it just takes a long time. But yeah, I think we're ready to go. Teams are set up. Very good. Let's go. And like I said, today I'm going to be playing the Lich King, the Frostling Necromancer, and this is not really a combination that is very intuitive because Frostlings are already weak to fire damage. So this is the race bonus of the Frostlings. They have frost protection, but therefore have 40% fire weakness. And then have some other abilities as well. But that means that, they have fire weakness, and ghoul units, access to, so the next, converts units and cities into undead units and cities. So ghoul units also have 20% fire weakness. So you're actually, on top of having the spirit vulnerability that undead units have, you add an additional fire weakness to your units. So that's something that is very counterintuitive, but we have a solution for that, and that is the support unit of the Frostlings, which can actually grant 80% frost or fire resistance. So you can actually get play around the fact that you have this fire weakness very well with that support unit, with the White Witches. I chose the specializations, the Expander, and then Shudderborn Adept and Master. This has several reasons. So I recently started looking into the Necromancer and how the Necromancer really wants to play, and what the Necromancer ideally wants to do is just go evil by migrating loads and loads of cities, and then increasing your racial governance with the Frostlings, and just getting loads of things out that way. At least that's how I like to play it. Let's not generalize too much. And the reason why I like this particular combination so much is because you have Frostling Mammoth Riders, which are incredibly powerful units, which have a lot of HP but very low resistances. And then it's a tier 2 unit, which you can reanimate if they die with a lesser reanimate. So that's already quite nice. But then you have the added bonus, because they have such high HP, and you resurrect them with 50% HP. That actually works together super nicely. So you have a really strong, tanky frontline unit with the Mammoth Rider that is relatively cheap to make, that has a lot of movement, and devastating charge, demolisher. Like, he has so many good things. And then you, like, if they die, you just reanimate them with a reanimator or lesser reanimate. It's so sick. Like, I've played this combination a few times now, and definitely one of my favorites so far. I chose Expander for a few reasons. First of all, I really like it, and second of all, I think Fertility Rites is pretty alright. It's not going to have too much impact on the Necromancer, because the way you grow your cities is usually by an Undead Scourge. I think it's Undead Scourge, right? That grows the Empire. Like, you throw that on a enemy city, and then you can just grow your Empire that way. And that is also one of the reasons why going evil on Necromancer is much more preferred, because then you can can get loads and loads of Undead Scourges on enemy cities, also independent cities, for instance, and you can just grow your Empire much faster. Fertility Rites is still nice, but the reason why I chose it is mainly because of Swift Migration, and once you have migrated, I think in the Shadowborn Master you have a Maps boon, where your newly migrated city gets a massive production and a gold bonus for 5 turns. So I think that can work really nicely to grow your cities, but also to get any sort of upgrades that you may need for to make better ghoul units, like the Harvester's Guild and stuff like that. So it just gives you a really big bonus. So I'm definitely gonna try to get that that combination going. And I really like where is it? Entwined in Shadows. All friendly dedicated to evil units gain 1 resistance and 20% spirit protection and +2 lightning damage. So the 20% spirit protection works really good against the spirit weakness that most ghoul units have. So that is, that's sort of summed up why I chose this specialization combination with this race and class combo. So yeah, that's sort of my thinking behind it. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's hope we get some good starting units. Okay, so we already have some White Witches, and we start off with 1 Mammoth Rider as per usual, and we get Melvin the Traitor. It's an alright start. It's not the best. This Fire Elemental is going to be really tough to beat, since, like I said, my ghoul units, 60% fire weakness, 60% spirit weakness, and this thing does a lot of fire damage. So this is going to be difficult to beat. We do have some frost damage with our Frostling White Witches, and the Ice Scapers. I think the Ice Scapers in particular. The Throw Ice Ball ability can just really mess this thing up. But because Incorporal... I'm not actually sure. I'm not actually sure if this thing can get frozen or not. I seem to remember that it can't. Let's see, what does this say? No, it doesn't say. But I seem to remember that you can't freeze it, even though it has 100% fire frost weakness. But yeah, let's see if we can kill it regardless. So we do, like I said, we do have some frost damage with our black bolts, and also our white witches that do frost damage. So we can do some damage against it. I think I actually do want to clear this as soon as possible. Yeah, let's actually try to clear it this turn. One of the things that I'm also going to be looking out for, so this is the Undead Plague that I was talking about. So the city that you targeted on loses 200 happiness and 400 population a turn, and your nearest city, my nearest city gets that amount of growth. So that way you can, if you have that on 2 cities, I mean that's an 800 population growth every single turn. That's so sick, incredible. Whispers of the Fallen would be what I was looking for. This spell is absolutely amazing. There's no other way to put it. Now, this is also what I'm going to be casting as soon as possible. Battles fought within 16 hexes of your cities and fortresses become visible. This spell doesn't affect vassal cities, and you gain a small amount of research for each unit killed in combat. So that is going to be the main thing that I'm going to be focusing on to get my research out as soon as possible. It's so good. I absolutely love that research and or that spell, and I'm happy that I got it so early on. So I definitely want a Necromancer hero to join me, just because they are so good. Because of the heal undead. So right off the bat you have 2 incredible healers, which are your leader, which has heal undead, and then your the Necromancer, and yeah, that is so good. So I do see a pile of gold here and a pile of gold here, and then also a thingy over here, and what is that? So the cartographer's tent. And I think I'm gonna go here first, because I want to find my nearest city as soon as possible, and that is the city, that is my nearest Frostling city. I'm going to grab these refugees, and I think now I'm gonna head down here to grab this pile of gold. What I'm probably gonna do is try and clear this. I may give my Mammoth Rider Frozen Flames. So Frozen Flames is the ability that I was talking about earlier, where you get a bunch of fire protection that can counteract the fire weakness that they have. So yeah, let's just try and do that. Okay, let's get that going. I think I'll be moving down here afterwards, and I'll slowly work my way towards this city. So I want this city to be in my domain as soon as possible, because that means that I can really go for the earlier you get your cities, the better in this game, because it just means that you grow exponentially. And that's why I'm going to move onto this hex right here. Even though it costs a little bit more movement, I think it just gives me the ability to get to this city a little bit quicker than if I moved around here and I had to move around afterwards. Let's see, Melvin can you have forest walking, so that's why you have a little bit more movement. And yeah, I'm just gonna get into it. So an additional thing is that choking fumes, so we have less movement and things like that. So yeah, that was not ideal. That is something that we will have to think about as well. I'm just gonna bunch these things up. The fire elemental seems to be coming to me already, so that is fine by me. I don't think I can stiffen limbs this. Nope. Where is it? Down. No, I can't. I can death ray it, and I think I might just do that just because. Well, I'm definitely not going to do that because that does no damage. I should have used the white. Oh wow! I've never seen a fire elemental do something so aggressive that they sprint right off the bat. Can I freeze you? Absolutely not. No chance whatsoever. Let's see. So I think I can't just kill this thing outright. So I will have to... Oof. So as you can see, my Mammoth Rider will take an absolute beating to this guy if I just go in and charged it. So I think what I'll do is I'll grant him some Frozen Flame. So my Frosting White Witch doesn't do that much damage. But what I want to do is I want to get rid of his movement points. So what I'll do is I'll do this. And now he will still take a lot of damage, but not as much as before. Yeah, I think I'll do that. And what I'm gonna do then before is, so since I did that, I'm gonna move on to this hex and start a devastating charge. I wanna get as much damage in as possible before I do that, just in case the second hit of my Mammoth Rider actually kills the target. I highly doubt it, but you know, one can try. You can just deal some damage. Oh, maybe. If I high roll. Yeah, very good. So I barely got out of that alive with my Mammoth Rider. But like I said, we already have some healing with our 2 Necromancers in our army. So I'm just going to add this guy to the army and move one of the Ice Scapers to do some scouting elsewhere. Probably even go do some scouting near this next city. And yeah, that way we can just heal him up to full afterwards. Battles like this will be much easier once these guys level, and we can actually get some reanimates going. So right here we also gain, like, because we're a Necromancer, we also gain some population, and that will go to Timber, so or Tiber. So it will go to the nearest city that you own. Let's see. I'm gonna move these guys over here. This guy over here. I'm gonna move him onto this pile of gold. Oh, okay. There's some Scrolls of Knowledge. I love Scrolls of Knowledge, by the way. Absolutely love them. Because they give you an instant boost to your to get some spell or something that you want quite early on, like an Undead Plague, for instance, which is going to be absolutely amazing for me. But yeah, one of the things that we're definitely lacking in this army currently is some mana. We do have 1 mana node here, but like I said, I want to cast Whispers of the Fallen as soon as possible, so that's going to be next turn. We do have some mana here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna move my Mammoth Rider. No, I'm gonna move my oh, it doesn't really matter. One of these guys onto this hex to attack it. I'm gonna do no mercy because again we are evil, so we want to do evil deeds. We can actually use this opportunity already heal our Mammoth Rider, which is nice. I definitely want to be careful against these pole arm units, since they can really mess up my army, and especially my Mammoth Rider, obviously. And yeah, I'm just gonna get some XP here. I'm not gonna do anything too fancy. Just some Frozen Flames and some heals. And I'm just gonna leave my Mammoth Rider in defense mode. Yeah. Okay. I definitely want to level my Mammoth Rider, so he's gonna get most of the experience here. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3 to build up a devastating charge, and as you can see there, it does a lot of damage. Before that, I'm gonna soften him up. I'm gonna soften him up to die, apparently. Oh, he has Inflict Chilled. Ah, no, is that from the Frozen Flame? From the Frozen Flames? No. Oh yeah, Inflict Chilling. Oh, I didn't even know that. I think Chilled reduces armor that the enemy has. Let's see if that's correct. Yeah, so armor and frost weakness. So that means that it will have a much higher percentage of being frozen by the ice ball, but also he's more likely to die from my leader now. The last thing, I'm just gonna let that come in. I am probably not gonna devastating charge that with my Mammoth Rider, just because the enemy has first strike. Because it's because a pikeman unit. So I'll just try to finish this off with ranged attacks. Does Chilled stack? Yeah, it does stack. So my ranged attacks are just gonna absolutely demolish this thing now. Look at that. I mean, so sick. I could get a cadaver out of it. Let's actually just do that, because that gives me a little bit more experience. So getting a cadaver out gives me a little bit more XP. It also costs me some mana, but I think I'll just disband this now straight away. So it doesn't cost me the 2 mana per turn. And now I will move my leader onto this hex over here to get the mana for that, and now cast Whispers of the Fallen on my first turn. Such a good start. Such a good start. Yes. So I want this 100%. And I think I'm also going to go for it because I think I'm going to get it fairly easily with the Scrolls of Knowledge. And that means that I can get more city growth very, very quickly. Okay, in my city, what am I gonna do? I do want my things to grow. So for that, what you usually want to have in undead cities is the Harvester's Guild. And then there are some other things that cause you to grow. So shrines are also one way to grow your cities, but I think that is a research. Shrines of Unlife, yeah. Then they give you a little bit extra mana and some city growth every single turn. I don't think I'll need that just yet. I think what I want here is... Oof, I really like the laboratory, but 5 turns for it is just too much. I think I want the city to grow fairly quickly. Since there's a few... since the Magma Forge is going to increase my production. I think I'll just get the Builder's Hall for now. I think in the long run that will just save me a lot of time. And yeah, I'm gonna move my Mammoth into the group with my Necromancer so he can heal the ghoul unit, and then my leader will just run back here next turn and probably will start clearing out this gold mine before moving on to. Oh, we can actually go there. We can actually get onto the this thing next turn. Okay, then we'll probably go get the scroll, get these scrolls of knowledge next turn, and then my Ice Scaper can already make his way past this point on this road maybe. There's a watchtower here as well, which is really nice, so we can get a better view of our surroundings. I would love to cast my Lost Souls, but there's just no. I would rather get my Whispers of the Fallen out here. Let's end my turn. Let's see. Okay. Good, good, good. Time to implement this plan. Let's go there. Go there and go there. And now my Mammoth can take these scrolls, or at least my group can take these scrolls. This should be a very, very easy battle. So normally the Phantasm Warriors are really difficult units to take on early on because they have so much physical protection. But since we have a lot of ranged units, that should not be an issue at all. So the first thing I'm going to do is take care of this Wisp. And they have Blight weakness, so not a problem at all. Gonna get some Frozen Flames to my Witch. And I don't have Reanimate Undead yet, so I need to be a little bit careful here. Gonna see how I'm gonna do this. I don't think I want them to attack my... Do I want them to attack my leader? No, I don't. So I'm gonna pull my leader back, and then they will just move forward, and we should be able to kill them fairly easily. I'm still gonna cast a Stiffen Limb on the Phantasm Warrior, because I want to deal with one at a time, and as you can see now, his movement is so restricted that he just cannot do anything basically. So I don't think we need this White Witch to help out in the fight, so I'm just gonna give her some experience with the Frozen Flames, and then deal a ton of damage with my heroes, and also my leader actually. So the next thing I want to do is level up my leader. So that's what I'm gonna focus on now. It's just getting him the rest of the experience that he needs to level up. So I'm gonna move back a little bit so I don't do too much damage, but I think this should now kill. Can I do anything else? I can't really do that. Can I heal anything? No. But what I can do, and this is kind of, you know, sneaky, I can move here, take one attack of opportunity, and now I can heal my Mammoth Rider. I can move here and then finish off the Phantasm Warrior. So that way you can squeeze out a little bit more experience by actually damaging your units. Okay, we got 125 undead population again, and 102 knowledge. And as you can see, we used all of it to get our Undead Scourge this turn out this turn already. Let's just go for some casting points. I think getting from 20 to 30 casting points early is really, really, really good. Just because it's well, the difference from going to 20 to 30 is 50%. So that's a really big increase, obviously, and that's what makes it so good. So it's something that will become less good later on, and that's called diminishing returns, where you have a diminished value of something once you start investing more in it. So again, from 30 then to 40 is only a 33% increase. From 40 to 50 is 25, and as you can see, like the increase becomes incrementally worse. Still good to do, but it still becomes worse. It's just a statistics thing. So on my Halfling Necromancer, I'm gonna get Inflict Despair, because I absolutely love this skill. Lowering enemy resistance to spirit damage is nice, and also the happiness, so they can fumble more, is also very nice. This actually makes things like control undead and inflict ghoul curse and stuff like that much more easy to achieve. So yeah, that's really nice. On my leader, however, I'm gonna take something else, and that is a protection from light. So protection from light gives my army 20% fire and spirit protection, which is something that all of my ghouls desperately need. So now the fire weakness and spirit weakness is already diminished quite a bit. So I moved my Ice Scaper forward, but unfortunately I didn't meet them yet. I think I want to forcefully take them over anyway. So yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm basically gonna go evil on the first thing that I see, and this is something that is interesting to see. There's a necromantic circle here. I'm probably gonna take care of that as soon as possible, just because I really do not want to deal with that. So here I'm gonna go to the gold. Oh, there's another necromantic circle. Oh no, it's a bandit camp. So lots of bridges here. Really, lots and lots of bridges. We're sort of on an island here. I do want to scout a little bit this way, but it's a bit dangerous with these bandits over here. So we will have to make a second group fairly soon and start dealing with that ASAP, I think. So what I'm going to do on this turn is take this watchtower, take over this this farm, and then move on to the city here. The nice thing is there's loads of roads here, so I can just move along this road network to find some stuff. Here's some more resources that I'm gonna pick up with my lost souls once I get them. I'm gonna do this. So and these battles are so nice, because every single time I take some damage, my heroes can just heal them back up. So I don't actually take that much damage, first of all. But if I do, then it doesn't really matter, because you know I'm gonna get it healed up anyway. So that's what makes this combination so powerful, I think, or that's actually what makes. I have to think about this a little bit. Do they have any fire damage? No, they don't. That's what makes the Necromancer so strong, I think, is that it has healing right off the bat. Right from the start of the game, they have some healing. I didn't see that they could attack my halfling there. Oh, that's pretty bad, actually. Wow, that's really bad. I didn't see that at all. I was so oblivious to that. Good. I think this should be fine now. I'm just gonna build up a devastating charge on the cheetah here. And yeah, now I can just get rid of the sun guard this way. I'm gonna make him face this way. Maybe freeze him. 90% chance to be frozen. So let's try and give this XP to the halfling again. Let's try this. Make him frozen. Maybe we can heal something. I mean, I would love to heal himself, but they can only do that once they become archliches. So, and yeah, they're not yet. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna heal this guy for some experience. And can I heal anything else? No, I can't. I can squeeze a little bit more XP out of this. They're gonna be frozen for a while. 2 turns, I think. Yeah. Oh, my thing is bleeding. I didn't see that either. Yeah, good. Then I should just not screw around with this for too long. So I would like to have this guy resurrect something. Still no healing to be done. No. But then I actually want my Mammoth Rider to take some to get some more experience, or do I want my leader to do that? Maybe I want my leader until I have resurrect lesser reanimate. I think it's better off that my leader and my hero get some experience. So future battles are going to be a little bit more difficult now because my Melvin actually got pummeled there a little bit because I really didn't pay attention to where the Sun Guard could move. And I think because of that, I am. I think I might not fight this just yet. I'm really afraid that my Necromancer will die. Like, this is such an important part of my plan, and they do have fast healing, so we do get some. Oh, maybe this is an option. Fight that with my army, and then just move on to the Well of Souls. No Well of Souls from necromantic energy. Drink from the well will heal units, but living will be transformed into ghouls. Adds 100 mana and 100 dead population within your domain. So what I can do is move over here. This should be a really easy battle. So I don't think I will need Melvin for this. And then I'll move on to this hex, and after I've cleared the units, I will move on to the hex with Melvin as well. A bit unfortunate that we have to do it like this, but yeah, I just didn't pay attention enough in the last battle. Okay, so the bird will take some massive damage once we start attacking it. So this can be frozen. I don't really care about the damage. I care more about the frozen effect if I get it. That's good. The carrion bird definitely needs to die, so I'm gonna make sure that that happens. So carrion bird gets some thingies on it, and now I'm just gonna devastating charge it. That should take care of that. And here I'm gonna. Well, if I really low roll, I can't kill it, but yeah, I can. Okay, good. And now I just have these two guys to take care of. Again, healing right here doesn't really matter because I'm gonna get a full heal out of this anyway. Experience. So they have first strike. That is something to take note of. So I'm gonna heal this for some experience. Kill that with that, and then give these guys a run for their money. Good, good, good. Move all of my guys on there, and now gonna drink from the well, and all of them are full HP again. So yeah, that was really lucky that we have this here, since we would otherwise be dealing with low HP units for a long period of time. But yeah, this this definitely makes life a little bit easier for me. So these are a little bit tricky because they have some Forge Priest in there which do fire damage, and like I mentioned in the beginning, we have a big old weakness to fire. So yeah, we want to be careful with this group. The Dwarf Boar Rider only does physical, so the rest only does physical. So it's literally only the Forge Priest that we have to be careful about. Right here, I think I'm gonna actually Frozen Flames my Mammoth Rider and then just make him tank a little bit for us. Where can this boar move? Okay, nowhere important, and we just have these crossbowmen to deal with as well. I do want Melvin to be a little bit more protected, so I'm gonna put him right snugly in there, and then give my White Witch a little bit more experience. Like, look at this, 40% fire protection, and they're gonna go for him because he has such low armor. That is something that is very important as well, actually, is that they like going for units that have low armor. And that actually means that we can manipulate the AI much better with a low armored unit like the Mammoth Rider. And that's what makes, again, this combination so powerful, is that we have this option available to us. So I'm going to try to freeze the crossbowman here. And we did get it. That's nice. That makes our life a lot easier. I'm going to try to get rid of this boar rider. So we don't want to charge in like headless chickens with our Mammoth Rider here. I think I would much rather prefer to heal it whenever we have the possibility. I'm gonna use Melvin to deal some damage to the Boar Rider, and then hopefully kill it with the White Witch. Ooh, that's gonna be tricky. I can always kill it with a boar, so it's not a big deal. But then we actually heal the boar as well. Let's just then start dealing some damage to the Boar Rider. Make it chilled if possible. But yeah, now we should be able to one-shot it anyway. Good. So the Mammoth Rider actually at elite rank, it gets killing momentum, and killing momentum is such a powerful thing. That alone is just incredible on these units. Let's try and freeze something again. That's great. Let's build up a devastating charge. And before that, heal our mammoth again, because that's why we have the heals in the first place. Attack that for a bit, and attack that for a bit. Nah, I think I just want to go range attack here. Maybe I don't. How much damage can I deal with this guy? Yeah, I think I can kill this. So if I charge in here, I deal a lot more damage, and then with my Mammoth Rider, I can devastating charge and then kill the thing next. My guy needs to level up again, so I'm gonna do that by hitting him there. Melvin, how much XP do you need? 10. Lich King, you already leveled. And how much XP did you get from that? 6. Okay, so just a little bit more, and then we'll be good. What I'm gonna do here is dispel one of my own effects, but also that gives experience. So we're just squeezing out experience wherever we can right now. The Frozen Flames can go off this thing. And now, I think I'm just gonna cast a Death Ray. Nah. Hello. We would actually be damaging our own units using this, so that is not something that we want to do. Let's try and death ray this this prospector. That should give Melvin the rest of the XP that it needs. Yeah, exactly. So we were 96. Let's see how much XP thingy is on right now. 104. So that means we got 8 experience, which I think means that we gained the experience for killing the unit as well, besides using like a spell. Frost Wyvern, not too bad. Mind control immunity, yeah, okay. Well, the Frost Wyvern is gonna be useful. It's a flying mount, which is nice. And this is gonna go to Melvin. Yeah, it's alright. Let's reanimate on that. This is what I really wanted, and that's also why I wanted Melvin to level up so badly. I'm gonna get less reanimate on here as well. And yeah, I think that already concludes my turn. Just gonna do a little bit more scouting. Oh, that is potentially quite interesting. Okay, so if I find anything else here around here that might be useful, this might be a good location for a second city. Dungeons work really well with the Necromancer, because they have really strong infantry units with the Deathbringer, especially. And if that thing gets killing momentum, that's just incredibly powerful. I don't know what I'm hearing now, but sure. Oh, that's the Whispers of the Fallen, probably. That's the sound that it makes. So Whispers of the Fallen is ready to cast, and I'm gonna do that straight away. I don't want to wait with that at all. See, that's the sound that it makes. So the enemy can't disjunct that until they've seen me. So I'm gonna try to, you know, not let them spot me for a long time, so I can actually make use of this. And there's our first target to be hit by our Whispers of the Fallen. So Whispers of the Fallen cost 15 mana per turn. That's a lot of mana. So we really have to be careful with the amount of mana that we have. Because right now we have 1, and I'm definitely going to cast a Lost Soul. Definitely going to make a Lost Soul this turn. Yes, I want to trespass, because I'm also going to declare war on you. I know declaring war on your own race is not the best thing to do, because they're going to be pissed at you. But I think getting a city out faster is much more important than having some units be pissed at you, because they're ghouls. They're not going to be pissed at all. So yeah, let's kill them. And right now we can really use this Mammoth Rider already to its max potential, because, well, there's nothing stopping him from being an absolute menace, because we can resurrect him anyway. Frozen Flames. And because we did so many battles, these things are already expert and almost elite, actually, and this one is almost expert. So yeah, Necromancers are just incredible early game, just because they have such good abilities to deal with healing deficiencies and stuff like that. Let's get some damage in there and then kill it. And this one is already expert as well. Absolutely incredible. Let's see, get some chilling on there. Nope, definitely not. They're probably gonna come after my Mammoth Rider, but oh, or maybe not. Well, that's a better option. That's a better choice for them, to be honest, because going after my Mammoth Rider would have done nothing for them. Oh wow, 20%, we actually got it. Good, then we only have to focus on the Ice Scaper, and we can comfortably kill that with the White Witch. And the rest of the XP is definitely going to go to the Mammoth Rider, because I really want him to be leveled now. The higher level he is, the better, because every single level that we get after Expert, we're going to get 10 HP. And if we revive him, then that means that he has a higher HP, and we resurrect him with 50% of that. So it just works so well together. And right here we got 9 research from Whispers of the Fallen. It might not seem much, but it is going to add up, especially later when we have bigger researches that we want to finish. So I'm gonna get rid of this farm, and I think that I'm also gonna move on to the necromantic circle over there, just because I want to get rid of that as soon as possible. So again, my Melvin has been has taken some damage, taken a beating. So I think we just want to protect him a little bit better from enemies. Get that. So now they can only attack the White Witch once. I think I am good like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend any mana, I think. I would like to have, for Melvin to have stiffened limbs as well, but unfortunately it didn't start with that. I'm not gonna start doing anything with my leader, because I want him in defense mode. They're probably gonna charge this, yeah, charge. Okay, that. I'm very surprised that they charged that one, but again, this is the beauty of being a Necromancer. I could not care less. He is gonna charge this. Unfortunately, no level up yet. 91 out of 110. But I can just resurrect that. No problem whatsoever. I do need one thing still alive, so I kind of need to do it now. I still have one more resurrect after this, so maybe I need to get out of here with my White Witch, actually, now that I think about it. If I go in defense mode, how much damage can you do? 8 times 3. I still have this one, never mind. Then I can just kill that one, and then kill that one. As you can see, revive with 50% HP, no problem whatsoever. These revives are just incredible. The boar actually has some uses here because I can use him as a scout. 36 movement is a lot. So I am going to use this as an opportunity for me to scout out the surrounding area a little bit better. And as you can see here, Necromancy has been researched just because we did some battles. So good. So good. I absolutely love the Necromancer. So sick. I am gonna migrate this to Frostling ghouls. Let's go. And then attack this necromantic circle. Let's go. Should again be a fairly easy battle. They have lots of undead units and we have some fire damage to work with. And they're actually going to give us some time to do that as well. So it's like a give and take. He gives him a buff, he gives him some healing, or he gives her some healing. So yeah, that's nice. Good. And then Frozen Flames here as well. That's so much experience that you get every single turn for doing absolutely nothing. Just, you know, taking your time, spending, going for some, using some buffs. So right here, I definitely want to move the Mammoth Rider forward as far as possible, just to get some tanking in. Seems like they didn't like that. Let's see what we can do here. So we can do that. We can do that. So I could kill this, but I kind of want to kill it with my guy over here. Not possible. Maybe I should have turned them around first, actually, with my Ice Scaper. Oh, that was low rolled. That is unfortunate. So do I get... No, I'm not gonna get 20 experience off this. So what I'm gonna do here is stand right here and stand in guard mode, I think. That way this... So if I would have attacked this one, then he would be... he will be able to move and just attack something. If I stand here in guard mode, then this guy cannot move. And this guy has to take a attack of opportunity. If they kill something other than Melvin, I'm completely fine with that. Anything but Melvin is fine. See, like because this guy moved, he got an attack of opportunity and he died. Oh, they both used healing already. I didn't see that. But that also means that I can just kill him. Let's try and squeeze in a little bit more experience here for Melvin. Okay, he can also just finish it off. That's fine. Let's see what we got. Seduce ability, not too bad. I'll take that over. Let's send that to our Lich King. Ice Scaper needs to do some more scouting. Oh, that's interesting. So I don't think there's anything else down here anymore. We definitely want to take care of this haunted boneyard sometime soon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think it was within 14. If it's within 14 hexes of the thing, then it can potentially get taken over by this. So if there's units that spawn, then they could potentially take this over. But I think because 15 spaces away, I think they can't. But I'm not entirely certain. I'll just take care of it. Then I'm done with it, and I don't have to think about it anymore. Oh, that is nice potentially. I'm gonna use this one to scout this area out while they still can. Actually, it's 2. I don't think I need both of them. I just need one of them here. Let you take some gold. Yeah, the Flora Quarry over there. There's a farm. And some other stuff. Can't quite see it. Ooh, a trading post. So I think this is a really nice place for a thingy. Is that a heart of the forest or something like that, or heart of the? Is that a heart structure? Okay, I think I've already found a place to put my to put a settler as well. That's quite nice. That is quite nice indeed. So I think after this, I'll produce a shrine just to get my mana up a little bit. I'm also researching Shrines of Unlife, so that will also give me some undead population at the end of each turn. I'm also gonna call it a day soon, I think, because I've almost been going for an hour, I see. Builder Hall completed, that is nice. What is this? Heart of the Glades. Awesome. Very nice. And another city that I can put my Undead Scourge on. Let's go. That is nice. So I think I'm just gonna clear it as many structures as possible from this near the city. Is that a structure as well? I think it is. Good, good, good. Ancient ruins, no problem at all. So these things as well, not a problem whatsoever. Just because we have what's it called? This this mammoth rider that can be an absolute beast in these battles. Draconian monster hunter. You have fire spit. That is not nice because you know, we can't really deal with fire damage that well. Human Berserk, Goblin Berserk, Orc Berserk. So I would have liked to see that they don't come at me straight away, but you know, we can't always get what we want. Let's see, maybe we can chill him a few times and then actually freeze him. No, we cannot. Maybe we can just straight up kill him. I think we can. And what I'm then actually gonna do is start positioning my Mammoth Rider right here. I'm not even gonna do a devastating charge. And gonna move this thing over here, I think. Oof. So, oof. I think they're gonna go after my Mammoth Rider, but I'm not entirely certain. Well, these things are also tier 2, so I can also resurrect them. So if this White Witch died, it's not the end of the world either. That's fine. That is fine. That is incredibly fine. Do you see how good this tank is? It's so incredible. I could not care less that he takes some damage. Absolutely incredible. Let's try and seduce, because why not? And we got it. Very nice. Freeze, please. Thank you. And now we can heal. Monster Hunter, yeah, you don't need to do anything. I'm probably just gonna use him as a scout. Not really, don't really need him to do anything. And right here, like all of the damage he tanked, gone like this, and he now is killing momentum as well. This is so sick. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kill him with my hero here. Good, good, good. Dire Panther. Yeah, I'm not gonna use any of that, so I'm gonna sell this for gold. 200 gold is a lot of gold in the early game, so I don't really need the knowledge. I got some knowledge from my Whispers of the Fallen anyway, so I'm just gonna keep pushing forward. Probably gonna clear this crystal tree, just so I can grow my cities a little bit faster and have more mana to play with. Yeah, I think that's the most important thing. So I can't, unfortunately, I can't use this one yet to move around. That's going to be next turn. But he does have swimming. So yeah, we can move on the water as well with this one. So here, this guy is going to get probably stiffened limbs. No, I'm actually going to wait. So usually I wait, and then on the next round, let's see, Necromancer. Level 5. There's a few good ones actually. Exploit Despair I really like because it works so well with, you know, Inflicting Despair. Not really that necessary. If I see that I encounter a lot of undead, then Control Undead is good. Might be useful against this Haunted Boneyard over here actually, to get some Archon Casters under my control. Is it a Haunted Boneyard? Yes, it is. I thought they might be called differently when they're Archons in there. So there might be a cave entrance here somewhere. So I am playing with Underground. Oh yeah, it's over here. I didn't see it yet. So that is something that we have to scout out as well. So yeah, something we need to keep in mind. So this guy, Inflict Despair, I think is just great. 5 more hit points. I'm 100% going for that. I really like more hit points on my units, especially this unit right here, Mr. Melvin. Just because he... Well, why did he start with so much HP? Do you have an item already? No. Oh, you have backstab. Well, that's cool. Okay, I don't really know why he starts with 65 or 55 HP. It should, or do they start off with more HP when they're a halfling? No, there's 20% physical weakness. Well, if anyone knows why he already had 55 HP, then please let me know in the comments down below. I definitely have no clue. Let's see here. Dwarf Apprentice, that's nothing for me. That's pretty easy. I think I'm just gonna go over here and then gonna get this city next. I'm just gonna grab that city afterwards. Over here, Harvester skill, 200 undead population per turn. Sounds pretty good to me. I think I might even rush that. We have quite a bit of gold. Wealthy Empire is not something that my ghouls care about, so yeah, I'm just gonna spend it and hope that it grows pretty soon, so I can transform this great farm using corrupt the source, right? Or corrupt the source, and then it grows even faster. Here's some undead population. Here's some undead population. If once we clear it, so yeah, we can definitely grow this very quickly. Good. This is also good. And Balm's Guild, so any units that we make comes with 40% fire protection and plus 7 HP. Any ghouls units. So that's, yeah, very good as well. Good. What do we have down here? We have a Runestone of Cold Fury. Strong Will and Killing Momentum. 20% fire protection. So this is usually really useful for clearing Lich castles, Castle of the Lich King. Just because of the strong will, your units are just impossible to be invoked death on. So that's really nice. Yeah, prepare to be destroyed. I'm just gonna go full evil in this game. Ooh, okay. This is a good city as well. I absolutely love this. I love seeing this. Ziggurat here as well. Blood Altar, what does that do? City has minus 100 population growth. I don't care about that. But will not suffer happiness penalty from hurried production. Well, we already don't care about that. Unison marked blood sacrifice. What is that? Marked blood sacrifice. Mark blood sacrifice. Touch is marked when you start all friendly units. Oh, okay. It's all right. Not too sure that's going to be too useful for me. That's fine. That's fine. Next turn I have my summon Lost Soul, and yeah, we're turn 5 and we already have a city under our control that can grow into lots and lots of good stuff. So yeah, very good start to this game. I feel like we could have started with a Frostling Ice Queen as well. That would have been absolutely amazing. I love Frostling Ice Queens. It's a tier 3 support unit, and later on we also have a research that lets us that gives our healers heal undead. So all of these support units will get heal undead, and then healing is going to be no problem whatsoever anymore. So yeah, that's going to be something to look forward to as well. Right now I think I'm going to call it an episode. Next episode we're probably going to go towards this Draconian city to take that out, because I see that there's a dungeon down here and also a flower quarry, so lots and lots of production, and we are probably going to migrate this to Frostling ghouls, just because I want to produce ghoul units, and that's the best way to do it. And yeah, with the killing momentum, or with the production, I should be able to get Frostling Mammoth Riders out like nothing. So yeah, if there's anything that you would like me to do in the next episode, then please let me know. If you like this type of video, then give me a like and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot, like you have no idea, and it makes me so happy. So yeah, please thank you very much for watching, and see you later, guys. Bye.